Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor Light. Here we are on a Monday, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful time. So today, as we come close to the end of the year and we're starting out a new year, I was meditating on a few verses, and this came to mind. Okay, I'll just let you read it. It's by Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins' teacher, and Tony Robbins would always say this a lot. Do not mistake movement for achievement. All right. How many of us, me included, at the end of the day, we go, oh, how was the day? Oh, I was so busy. What'd you accomplish? You go, what's that? In other words, we're busy, but the question is, did we achieve anything? Unfortunately, people forget it's not just doing something. There has to be a purpose. Otherwise, you're just going through life aimlessly. And when I was reading and meditating on this quote, actually Jim Rohn said, I'll just quote to make sure I don't screw it up. Don't mistake movement for achievement. It is easy to get faked out by being busy. The question is, busy doing what? It reminds me many years ago of this person I met. A really nice guy, very, very systematic. I think he was doing loans. I think it was loans or something like that. Insurance loans. No, he was doing real estate loans and simultaneously giving quotes for insurance. And after I talked to him, he said, yeah, man, I'm all set up. I bought a new computer. I got everything set up, the program, hardware, software, everything done. And day in and out, I have my computer. And so I'm going, I did not hear a word that says, I made money. So I was thinking about it. For months and months, he has this computer. He's busy, but at least at that time when I talked to him, there was no income. Interesting. Busy, but no results. You see, unfortunately, a lot of people on the spiritual path have the tendency to fall into that category too. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. They're quoting Lao Tzu, right? Of course, everything in context. People just say, no, but my intention is this. It's not that whether I get there or not, it's the journey. I go, no. You're wrong, period. That's one of the reasons why when I was studying with my teacher, Master Twakok Si, he would always say, what have you produced? He comes to the United States. What areas have you opened for pranic healing? How many souls have you transformed? He didn't say, did you try going to more areas? Did you open up, did you study more demographics? He's looking at the end result. What is the end result? And Tony Robbins also said, let me just quote it again. Okay, this is not a quote. He basically elaborates that we have to emphasize measuring the progress and make sure that all the tasks are moving towards the target or the end result. And here's another one. John Wooden, I think it's a well-known coach. He says, don't mistake a movement for achievement. To produce results, tasks must be well organized, properly executed. Otherwise, it's no different than children running around in the playground. Everybody's doing something, but nothing's getting done. Now, think about it. How many times have we been so busy, but nothing happened? So, it's good to always start your day as, what is my outcome? What is my outcome? And one of the things that Tony Robbins has been sharing for many, many years in Business Mastery, and then he also has the course called RPM, Results Planning Method, is the first question is always, what is my outcome? You have a meeting with 20 people. You walk in, people talk about blah, 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 I'm busy. You say, okay, what is the outcome that we're looking for in this meeting? What is your individual outcome? I'm starting my day. I'm starting my week. What is my outcome? What is my target? Otherwise, we get busy going like this. What is my outcome? And then purpose, I'm just giving you a short version. I highly recommend you study with Tony Robbins. What is my outcome? What is the result? What is the purpose? In other words, I want to achieve this. Why? Because without the why, as soon as you meet a certain obstacle or setback, you give up. But if you say, I'm going to make this much money because I want to do this, or I want to provide for my family, or I want to buy this new car, or I want to help all these people. If the why is strong enough, the purpose, it keeps you going. And the M is basically stands for a MAP, which is Massive Action Plan. Again, I cannot fully represent it the way Tony Robbins does it. You should study with him. But that gives you a framework, which is the same thing what my teacher always says. What is your target? Okay? And he says, the reason you have to have that target is because you did not incarnate to just play around. You incarnated to make a difference in people's lives. You go, okay. Then he asked me, what's your plan? What have you done? Same thing. This is connected to the virtue, constancy of aim and effort, and non-laziness. Constancy of aim. In other words, what is your target? You're constantly looking at the target. Effort. What are the tasks that you're doing to focus on getting there? And one of the things that my teacher always said is, practice purity. Purity. Now, he doesn't mean moral purity. He meant, when he says purity is, whatever your target is, anything that is not contributing for you to get to the target, you eliminate. For example, you need to get this, let's say you're a student, you need to get this paper submitted to your teacher. You have to do an essay. So, okay, by 3 o'clock, I have to submit this essay to my teacher online. 3 o'clock. It's only 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Instead of going, I need to have breakfast, I'm going to go sit at Starbucks, I need to talk to some friends, you go, remove everything. My target is, I need to get this paper done by 3 or earlier. Anything that's connected to it, you remove. If you don't, guess what happens? Oh man, I'm being pulled in 20 different directions. All of it's been there, right? See, the caveman had it easy. He didn't have to do all this. But because we're so busy in society, we get pulled in every direction. So it requires will. Will allows you to keep your focus on the target. Otherwise, that's that. Oh, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. Oh, I need to go to the dry cleaners. I need to do this. You're pulled in every direction. Guess what happens? Your paper just goes, oh man, it's 2 o'clock. I got 1 hour to get it done. But I've been busy. Useless busyness. True? The reason I'm sharing this with you because I'm reminding myself. Do not think that when I have these videos, it's because I already mastered that, that's what I'm sharing with you. No, I'm sharing this with you because it helps wake me up to remind me, stay on target. And at the end of the year, that's one of the things that we need to do is take an inventory. In this past year, what have we accomplished? What have we accomplished with our finances? What have we accomplished with our relationship, our health, our spirituality? You have to measure it. If you don't, in comes the new year, and you're floating again. I mean, it's sad to say, but I've been doing this, 36, going 36, 37 years. And I would see students that I met, let's say 20 years ago. They come to class again, hey, how you doing? And I talk to them. Not much has changed. They're still floating. Finances are still a worry for them. I'm going, 20 years have gone by. What have you done with your life? I mean, I don't say this. I'm just thinking back in my mind, I go, having to practice the teachings? Constancy, aim, and effort. Non-laziness. Yeah, but I'm just enjoying life. I'm doing this. I go, yeah, what have you accomplished? And people don't like hearing that. And one of the areas that a lot of people really got a wake-up call was in their finances. When COVID happened, people who were cruising or floating, that's what happened to them. The ones who follow simple instructions, putting things in order, yeah. COVID happened. It was just time for them to relax. They don't have to worry. They might have to readjust their plans, but they had a solid target before that. And I just share one thing. It's slightly off topic, but it's connected. Somebody just reminded me. If you cannot afford to buy something 5 times, you cannot afford it at all. You look it up. I forgot the exact quote, but it's something like, if let's say you want to buy a car. If you cannot afford to buy 5 of them, that means that car is not in your budget. Think about it. While most people, what do? Well, they calculate. Let me see. I just need to have a little bit, make a little more money and I can afford that car. No, you can't. It's more car than you can afford. You're better off budgeting properly, investing it properly, so that your target of being financially free, financially be independent, would be within reach. Simple as that. Yeah, but the car makes you feel good. I'm going, yeah, how good would you feel when you're broke? Make sense? Something to think about. So a lot of these requires you to focus. So as a spiritual disciple, whoever your teacher is, discipleship requires discipline. Discipline means, what is my target? I want to achieve inner peace. I want to achieve enlightenment. I want to have a healthy body. I want to have this relationship. I want to have this level of financial freedom, whatever. There's always a target. It's everything I'm doing moving towards that direction. I'm just busy. Busy without results is like intention going every direction but nowhere. So I hope that for some of us that have been kind of floating and just dilly-dallying around, maybe you want to refocus. Do not mistake movement for achievement. What have I achieved? Now, if your goal is to just be chill, well, of course, that's fine. But remember one thing, even if you just want to chill, you just want to meditate, it's difficult to meditate when you're worrying about stuff, especially money. If your finances are not in order, I don't care how much you fool yourself, you cannot go into deep meditation while you're worrying about who's going to pay my bills, who's going to support my family. That's why when I first started, the message was very, very strict with me. How are your finances? I'm going, Master, what are you asking me about finances for? I'm here to do your spiritual work. Year after year. I remember when I first came to the United States, I would write letters for them. There's no email. And I would ask him about spiritual questions. He would answer it. Take a little over a month to get letters back and forth, right? And then after he answers the question, right before he says love and blessings, Master Chokok Sui, he would say, how are your finances? I'll give him a half-assed answer because he wasn't doing well. And so when I visited the Philippines, again, I showed up to visit the teacher, visit my family. So I asked him, I said, Master, I have a question. You keep asking me about my finances when I write you letters. But I'm there to do pranic healing, arhatic yoga, spread the spiritual work. He looks at me, he goes, difficult to serve on empty stomach. That's it. And he walks away. I go, wake up call, buddy. Focus, focus, focus. What is my outcome? And it's different from people to people, right? Person to person. But if you don't have an outcome, you're just floating, well, good luck. You're going to need it. I know that sounds harsh because some of you are still, well, but Lao Tzu said it's not the destination, it's the journey. Okay, you should enjoy the journey, but you should not lose sight of your destination. What is your outcome? What is your destination? Super, super important. And with that said, I highly recommend you join us in a few days, 2 days actually, for the New Year's Day workshop. Okay, I'm just sharing to you the ones in social media. It's going to be on Wednesday morning, California time, January 1st. I think it's Wednesday. New Year's Day workshop. Just go on to mastercode.org. There's a link there. It's not on social media because I've shared this with you. You know, they censor me. Sometimes the volume goes out, but sometimes I'm watching you. You'd say, hey, how come there's no volume? But somebody else could hear. Depends on which part of the word you are. Some of the words, because of their algorithm or AI, has a tendency to think I'm, I don't know, violating copyright because I'm playing some music. I'm not playing music. So sometimes these things happen. That's why when we have these very, very important events, we don't have it on social media. Okay? So just go to mastercode.org. It's right there. You click on it. It'll take you to a link, and it's a closed room. And we'll start at 10 a.m. California time, and we'll go about 2-3 hours. Now, here's the interesting part. I learned something from Tony Robbins. If you've ever been to his events, you will notice that he wears very expensive watches, but he doesn't go with time. It's like one of the last events is Date with Destiny. I remember he was done at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? And then he said something quite interesting. He said, when I'm on stage, I'm looking for the outcome. Until I get that outcome, I keep going. So if he's looking for people to get a breakthrough in whatever topic he's sharing with them, if he does not get that outcome from the group, he keeps going. And we're looking like, it's 3 a.m. Make sense? What is your outcome? So that New Year's Day workshop, we scheduled for like 2 hours, 2.5, but we'll take whatever time it takes to get it done. Otherwise, it's useless. Yeah, I did 2 hours. What'd you get? Nothing. Then you must well not have done it. Always have an outcome. And I remember one of the things that Tony says is, when he calls his family, he calls his brother, he calls his son, whatever, before he makes the call, he asks the question, what is my outcome? Is my outcome so that we can have a nice conversation, just say hello? Is my outcome to have that person I'm calling feel like they're loved? Am I calling this business partner because we need to settle something? What is my outcome? Another term for that is a purpose-driven life. Write it down. Purpose-driven life. In other words, you always have a purpose because that purpose is all constantly pointing at your objective. Now, that alone is a meditation. True? That's why when we teach the class Kriya Shakti, that always happens. What is your objective? I don't know. I want to make $1 million. Why? That's not an objective. You have to have an objective because, I mean, you can't eat $1 million. You cannot, it's what it gets you. What is your outcome? Like people say, oh, what's your outcome? I want to lose weight. Okay. You ran, you skip a meal, you lost a couple pounds. Okay, you reach your, is that what you want? No. Well, you said you just lose weight. If you don't quantify it, you don't get anywhere. It's just like, oh, what do you want? I want to be happy. All right, have a piece of chocolate. How's that feel? Oh, it feels good. Okay, you're happy. You're done? That's it? True? Let's look at our lives. I say we because me included. There's a tendency for us to get pulled out in every direction. We're busy. Man, I get up in the morning, I'm busy, and in the night, my body's so exhausted. What have you accomplished? Did you get that deal done? Did you submit that paper? Did you experience that joy and peace in that meditation? Did you get any results at all? If there's no results, guess what happened? You wasted your time. Period. Full stop. I know, I probably lost some of you on this one already. Ask me if I care. Because if it's not a lesson we have learned, we don't get anywhere. In the end, it's going to be frustration. Always have an outcome. What is my outcome? What is my outcome? What is my outcome? Now, if you're on vacation, you're on holiday, what's your outcome? To chill. So put the phone down. Don't be calling your work, because your outcome is to chill, to be relaxed. And I remember one time, this is just a little side note for you. And I was having dinner with Tony Robbins, with Sage, and we just talk about family. And he said something to me that made all the difference in the world. He said, when you're with your family, be present. Be present. That's one of the reasons why, for the Christmas message, which says presence over presence. In other words, your energy, your emotions, your thoughts, your physical presence is more important than the physical things you give. So I did an experiment. Every time we have a meal with the family, I keep my phone somewhere else. In another room, or if we're out somewhere, I keep it in my pocket. Everybody's on their phone, but I don't have my phone with me. I'm right there. I just tried it because, he was saying. So my objective is to have better family time. Okay. And guess what? Number one distraction. Isn't it? So I tried it. Everybody could be on their phone. I don't have mine. I leave it somewhere else. So if they need anything, need to search something, okay, I'll go get my phone, get my computer. Otherwise, I don't have it. Because my outcome is to make sure that family time is just family time. It works wonders. Because when you have an outcome in mind, you'll do whatever it takes to get there. It's just like if you have a parent with a sick child, what is your outcome? Make the child well. Everything else is secondary. Everything you do is moving towards that direction. You want to be financially independent, free, whatever, at a certain age, that's your target. Everything you do related to finances has to be towards that. Everything from saving, from budgeting, to investing, to everything else. Everything is toward that. Now, people find you obsessive. You know what? Who cares? I shared this with you before. If you care about what people say, you are the prisoner. I think Confucius said that. If you care about what people say about you, and that's what you live by, you're screwed. That's it. You are their prisoner. They control you. Think about it. If you're afraid to make them angry, you make them this, they control you. So if you know your target is a certain whatever that is, financially, health, whatever, that is your target. If you meet an obstacle, you go around it. The example I usually see with Tony in the group, I'm using this because it's very, very result-oriented. He would ask the question, okay, if you didn't reach your outcome, what do? Change your approach. What if that approach didn't work? Change your approach. Well, what doesn't work? You change your approach. You keep changing your approach till you hit the target. Failure is only a failure if you stop trying. That's that. Very simple. If you don't take no for an answer, you never fail. You keep changing approach. If this doesn't work, let's try this one. This doesn't work, try this one. That's that. I hope this inspires you, not makes you feel bad. But if it makes you feel bad and it pushes you to change to be better, I've reached my outcome. Okay, let's meditate. I think you get the idea. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, we humbly ask for your blessings. To my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, to all the great spiritual teachers, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we humbly ask for divine light, love, guidance. Thank you for healing and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, so be it. Okay, put your hand like this. Focus on your crown. I am that I am. I'm not the body, not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There's only oneness. Okay, just be still. There's only oneness. Now open your hands in blessing. Visualize the earth in front of you. You say, we are one. We will do the great invocation. Because that focuses on the will, the intelligence, and the love. Okay? You say, we are one. Now imagine all of us are inside the sun. We are beings of light inside a greater light. And imagine a brilliant light collectively out of the sun, directed out of the sun towards the earth. Fill the earth with brilliant light. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om, Om, Om. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. Now, so be it. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. So be it. Again. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all beings. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all beings. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of all beings, the purpose which the holy masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. From the center, which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. So be it. Just be still. Now to intensify the energy, just imagine a brilliant light like a miniature sun or golden flame just floating above your head. Put your entire awareness and attention in that brilliant light. That is you. Just be still, be aware of that light. The rest will be done for you. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all beings. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all beings. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of all beings, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. From the center, which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just be still. Om. 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 Be still. Leave your hands where they are. Continue allowing yourself to be an instrument to bless the earth with divine intelligence, divine love, divine willpower. So be it. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue in the roof of your mouth. Just allow your awareness to settle in that brilliant light above your head. Just be still. Let go. Gently, slowly, come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Gently, slowly come back. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother. We thank you to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chahoksui Mahaguji, thank you in full faith. So be it. All right, you may open your eyes. How do you feel? Observe the stillness of your mind. So even though the meditation was short, if you fully participated, the energy was flowing through you. And we just added some special sauce in the end to just give you a little bit of energy to just blast everything out. Yeah, leave me a comment, and we'll continue to share, whatever knowledge my teacher shared with me. And then, of course, he always taught me to be open-minded, to learn from other traditions. So we try to incorporate whatever we can. I'm just being blessed with, working with Tony Robbins, and when I'm in his presence, when I'm in his event, I'm a student. I sit there, I take notes, I absorb, and whatever I can share with you, I do that because there's so much knowledge out there. The key is to absorb it and apply it so you can be a better instrument to serve others. Okay. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. We will see you for Anchor the Light in 7 hours and 20 minutes for the evening one. And again, if you haven't registered yet, just go to mastergo.org. You should see the link there for the New Year's Day workshop. It's how to incorporate your unstoppable will, a burning desire, and taking massive actions. Basically, will, love, and intelligence put together. We're going to take an inventory of the year, what was good, what needs to be improved, right? What was good, what lessons have we learned, how we can improve it. All those thoughts and emotions that we created that are hindering us or have hindered us, we will disintegrate it using energy and have your goals and aspirations, whatever your outcomes are, we'll super energize them. Okay? Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I apologize, we went a little longer than normal, but I hope you got something out of it. Remember, I don't stop until I get my outcome. If you have that as a slogan or a motto in life, you accomplish a lot. Some people won't like you, but who cares? Let's get it done. Namaste. Bye-bye. Bye.